Yes, sir.
Why are there so many different shapes for cocktail glasses?
Well, very simply, every cocktail deserves its own vessel.
Why is that?
Each glass, each vessel will serve a purpose given the type of spirit or drink that's gonna go inside of it. See the difference between these two? One is a big barrel, the other a little bit more narrow, and at the top, smaller opening. Okay, a red wine glass will allow oxygen to flow through this, and when you pour it in your mouth, you drink it, it goes kind of in the back of your mouth. This is gonna put it more in the front of your mouth. So the longer stem is also gonna help keep this wine a little colder and preserve the color of the wine that's in the glass. So the white wine glass is very different than the red wine glass. Both of these stems have a purpose, right? See how I'm holding them? Great. This one I'll hold. It's gonna, again, keep this a little colder. This one I might be a little shorter and keep my finger on the bottom. It's probably, most people like to do this. It could warm up what's in the glass, the red wine that's in the glass. This one has no stem. This is also a wine glass. Some people make cocktails in them. Obviously, it's to your preference.
Next glass up is gonna be?
This is a Glencairn snifter. This is a bigger barrel snifter. Traditionally, you're gonna have in here your brown liquors. You're gonna taste your bourbons, your scotch, your ryes. You're gonna taste in this so that you put it a little bit in the bottom of the barrel and allow it to open up, and all of the flavors that they're gonna be enhanced by the air that goes in there is gonna come up through the top of that narrow opening on the Glencairn. This one is really a cognac snifter. It's for cordials, right? After dinner drinks. Big barrel, makes a completely different presentation. You can see again by the opening, right? It's gonna allow more oxygen in, and when you pour, it's gonna go in the back of your mouth, similar to the Cabernet or the red wine glass. This will direct it into the front. This is gonna pour it right into the back.
Ooh, the old martini and coupe glasses.
Right, martini glass, coupe glass. You can make a vodka martini, pour it in either one of these. You can make a Manhattan, pour it in either one of these. You can make all sorts of cocktails similar in color, preference, spirit, and use either one of these. It's really just a personal preference. If you order a Manhattan, you have a choice. You can order it so it's up in a coupe glass like this, but if you like your Manhattan in a different glass tumbler with a rock on it, one single cube, you have to be specific. So here is just a perfect example. If you went to a bar and you said, make me a Manhattan, it could come in one of these two vessels. You have to pick which one you want. This is probably one of the most used glasses across the span of these glasses, right? This is your tumbler, this is your rocks glass. You can make any cocktail in this one, and it's universally used. You'll see it a lot of bars. There's probably more of these in any bar and restaurant than any other vessel. You know what this is?
No.
You know what this is?
No.
This is a shot glass. You know this is a shot glass, but look at the shape of these. They're almost so similar. This is a big shot. Now, this is a tumbler. Actually, it's a version of a tumbler. So this is just a spin-off of the tumbler I showed you before. This is a flute glass. This flute glass is used for champagne. Now, you know, Johnny, when you go to your bridal showers and you have your mimosas in the morning, like, you know, every time you go to a brunch Sunday, you make your mimosas in this, right? This is a champagne or flute glass. You ready for some beer?
I'm ready.
Some Hefeweizen? All right, this is your traditional beer mug, right? Germany's inspiration. You ever see the beer steins? They have the tops on them, right?
Sure.
This is a traditional beer glass. Some of your greater pours are gonna be in this. You're presented, I think, so wonderfully in a glass like this. I mean, nothing screams a beer more than that, right? Pilsner, pint glass. You're gonna get your lagers, you're gonna get your Guinness, your dark stout beers in these, right? They layer really nicely so you can see them right in front of you. You can drink them and enjoy them. This is a pint glass. This is a Pilsner glass. This again is gonna pour up and have a nice head on top and finish and give you this beautiful contrast between the oxygen, the gas, the carbonation that's in it, and then the flavors open up at the top. Last traditional glass. I have one more traditional glass. This glass, most of the time, you'll get water out of a glass like that, but you can get a Tom Collins out of that. You can get a mojito out of that. Something, again, that's gonna present itself really nicely. So when your mixologist, your bartender wants to stack up some ice, crush the ice, put in a lot of different garnish, this is a great glass to present the cocktail, and it's popular in its use that way. I got a couple surprises.
Okay.
Got a couple of hybrid glasses for you. Ready?
Oh, I'm nervous.
How cute is that?
Mini beer.
How cute is that guy?
Very cute.
That's cute. There's a little mini beer. You know what this is?
Mug.
You know what you use that for?
Moscow Mules.
When you make a Moscow Mule and you put it in a tumbler or you put it in this is gonna keep it colder. A copper mug is gonna hold in the cold a lot longer than certainly a glass. You like margaritas?
I love them.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
How beautiful is that? A margarita glass is traditionally gonna be big, huge opening, and it's a perfect glass to share a cocktail with someone else. Put in 2 straws, order a margarita, and share. How about that guy? You know what this is? This is a clay shot glass. This screams drink tequila out of it. If you've never had if you've never had tequila out of a clay vessel like this, you gotta give it a try. You will taste a complete difference in this than you will in one of those glasses. You know what's in here? I'm not gonna show you yet. Hang on a second, we're gonna come back to this.
All right.
Look at this.
Look at that. Come on now.
Look at this glass. So again, this is a tumbler. What's cool is it holds, in this case, a cigar. This is yet again, the way that a lot of people, companies will manufacture and do extensions off of your traditional glassware. This is a really cool, fun glass to have around your house. And then last, this is the secret one. Have you stuck around long enough? Are you watching this video long enough? There's not many people that have this glass. You wanna see this now?
Whoa. Salt.
Himalayan salt.
Beautiful.
This Himalayan salt glass, if you pour tequila in here and you sip it, you're gonna get salt. So what happens is when you pour tequila in a Himalayan salt glass, it's gonna take on the properties of the salt. It's gonna naturally absorb what this is made out of. This is 100% salt. You don't have to clean this. You do not wash this, it'll dissolve. It is already clean, it's salt. So so now I have salt in here. The longer the tequila sits in here, the more it's gonna take on the taste profile of this Himalayan salt. It's gonna get saltier and saltier the longer it sits there. Cheers. Wow, and that's really salty already because it was in there so long. You don't have to clean it. You wipe it with a towel.
Can I taste it?
That's it. Try it. Tell me the first taste that comes to your mind.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Salt.
Salty dog.
I taste salt.
Yeah, give me that. I'm gonna finish.
Oh my God.
And there you have it, right? Enjoy your cocktail, enjoy your spirit, your favorite spirit in one of these vessels. Experiment, try them, one way or the other. Enjoy.
Cheers.